So here is another question on determining the sum of the number of terms in an AP. So it is given, find the sum of 18 plus 15 whole 1 by 2 plus 13 plus up to the last term, which is minus 49 whole 1 by 2. Okay, so here let us write these terms in proper order, which is, okay, we write it in terms of the AP. Whether we don't know whether it is an AP or not, but we'll check it. So let us write the terms. First we have 18, then 15 whole 1 by 2, so it is 31 by 2. Then we have 13, then we have minus 49, so it is whole 1 by 2, so it's become minus 99 by 2. Okay, minus 99 by 2. This. So here this is the first term. Now the difference between this is 31 by 2 minus 18, which is equal to how much? 31 minus 36, 28 and 36, which is equal to minus 5 by 2. Then 13 minus 31 by 2, that is equal to 26 minus 31, which is equal to again minus 5 by 2. So a constant difference of minus 5 by 2 is maintained. This is the common difference. Okay, D, which is equal to minus 5 by 2. It is maintained throughout. And then we have the last term L, which is equal to Tn, that is equal to minus 99 by 2. Now if we want to determine the sum of the n terms of an AP, then we have to use one of the formulas. So the formula which is appropriate here is Sn is equal to n by 2 into A plus L, where A is the first term, L is the last term, n is the number of terms in the AP. We have the value of A, we have the value of L, but we don't know what is the total number of terms present in the given arithmetic progression. This we don't know. Okay, the total number of terms present here. So we have to find out the value of n. So we will do that using the general nth term formula, which is that the last term, which is the Tn term, is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula which we will use. So we have the first term 18 plus n minus 1 into D, which is equal to minus 5. Okay, minus 5 by 2, that is equal to the last term, which is equal to minus 99 by 2. That implies okay, that implies minus 5 by 2 into n minus 1 is equal to minus 99 by 2 minus 18. That implies minus 5 by 2 to n minus 1 is equal to minus 99 minus 36, which is equal to minus 135 by 2. Okay, so here minus minus gets cancelled, 2 gets cancelled, that implies 5n minus 1 is equal to 135. That implies n minus 1 is equal to 135 by 5. So this is equal to 2, 7. So we have n minus 1 is equal to 27. That implies n is equal to 28. So there are a total of 28 number of terms present in the given arithmetic progression. So here n is equal to 28. In this arithmetic progression there are a total of 28 number of terms. So now using this formula, that is n by 2 into a plus l, we'll try to find out the sum of these 28 terms. So S28 is equal to 28 by 2 to the first term, which is equal to 18, plus the last term, which is equal to minus 99 by 2. So it is equal to 14 into 18 minus 99 by 2. This is equal to 14 into 36 minus 99 by 2. So we have this is equal to 14 into minus 63 by 2. So 2, 14, this is 7. So we have 7 into minus 63, so it is equal to minus 21, so it's 42. So it is minus 441. This is the sum of the 28 terms, the total number of terms which are present in the given arithmetic progression. Okay, so this is the thing. So here is another question on the sum of n terms of an AP, that is arithmetic progression. So it is given, find the sum of the first 20 terms of an AP whose nth term is given by 5n minus 1. Okay, so here we have the arithmetic progression where the general nth term is given by 5n minus 1, and we have to find out the sum of the first 20 terms. So the arithmetic progression will be T1, T2, T3 and so on, and we are interested up to the 20th term. Okay, so here this first term T1, it is the first term A, and the 20th term 20, we can treat it as the last term L. So we have to find out the first and the 20th term. So T1, which is equal to, we have to put in place of n, we have to put 1. So 5 into 1 minus 1, which is equal to 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. And the 20th term, that is equal to 5 into 20 minus 1, which which is equal to 100 minus 1, which is equal to 99. So this here is the first term A, and this here is the last term L, because we have to find out only the sum of the first 20 terms. Okay, so this is the last term, this is the first term. Now we have the formula, the sum of the nth terms of an AP, first n terms of an AP, which is given by n by 2 to A plus L, where n is the number of terms, A is the first term, L is the last term. So if we put the values here, we can find out the sum of the first 20 terms, which is equal to 20 by 2 to the first term, which is equal to 4, plus the last term, the 20th term, which is 99, which is equal to 10, into 103, which is equal to 1030. This is the sum of the 20th terms, the first 20 terms of the AP. Now there is also another way which you can proceed, which is using the other formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 to 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this way we have to find out, we have the first term t1, which is equal to 4. We'll find out the second term, which is equal to minus 1, which is equal to 10 minus 1, which is equal to 9. We'll find out the common difference, which is equal to t2 minus t1, which is equal to 9 minus 4, which is equal to 5. So we have the first term a, which is equal to 4. We have the common difference, which is equal to 5, and we have n is equal to 20. So we'll simply put these values to get the result, that is S20 is equal to 20 by 2, 2 into A, 4, plus 20 minus 1 into D, the common difference, which is equal to 5, which is equal to 10, 2 into 4, which is equal to 8, 20 by 2 is 10, 24 is equal to 8, plus 19 into 5, which is equal to 10 to 8 plus 95, which is equal to 10 into 103, which is equal to 1030. So either way you will get the same result. Whichever way we go, you will get the same result. This is the alternative method. Okay. So either way you approach, you will get the same result. Okay.